Let's go back out to Jermont Terry. He is at Dearborn in Washington. Jermont?
To make a battery switch because, as you mentioned, we've been out here all day. We're walking back towards State Street. A big contrast from what when Dave Savini and I were walking down Madison on State when police were trying to push that crowd down. So we're going to just kind of walk a little back, walk back east towards State Street from Dearborn. You can see those officers are still gathered there trying to, I'll be honest with you, it's not much order they can deal at this point. We've seen the fatigue of the officers. Dave, let's just talk as we're walking this way. Obviously, you know, when we were walking on Madison and we were in the middle of that rush and people, I've got a lot of emails and even some Facebook messages from viewers saying they wanted us to be safe. We were safe, but there was a plan by CPD there, right?
Yeah, there was a plan. They were, like we were saying, they were pushing the people through street by street. They wanted to get them out in waves. And right now what they're doing is they're pushing on, and there's something happening west of us right now. But Jermont, what we're told is that the big problems right now, if we think it's bad here, the big problems right now are on the north side of the river, where that crowd was originally, outside the Trump Tower.
And that's where they were trying to keep the bridges up. That's where they had the bridges up earlier today because they wanted to make sure that they were separating the two groups because you couldn't let them all converge together. It was so large. You know, and I shot video when I was walking from Thompson Center heading back east, and you know, you could just see all the bridges raised. And what you're looking at right now, there's a greater concern. Let's get a perspective here, Jim. We just had officers all hanging out on State Street. They were waiting for something to jump off, and it appears that something did in fact jump off because they headed west on Washington, heading towards the Thompson Center. Because of what we experienced earlier today, we're going to keep a safe distance and check in later. We don't want to be in the danger of all of this. But I think what people have to think about, I mean, this is Block 37. Let's take a look back. You see officers, they have to go in for their breaks. Look at all of the billboards that came up. The windows are boarded up. This was the Disney store, or is the Disney store, but you can't see inside. And you have to put into perspective that many of these stores, as Jeremy Ross was talking about, were just on the verge, looking excited, getting excited about opening back up next week in June. But now, can they open up? How does this affect the jobs of people who work here? We're going to cross back across the street because, again, I saw people coming inside Macy's. Dave Savini just showed you about 20 minutes ago, police arresting someone as they were inside Macy's. If our photographer, Brad Johnson, can pan up, you know what Macy's look like. Look at this building. It is so many floors. Now imagine Chicago police. They have to now go inside, and make sure that no one is hiding out in this large facility. We're going to show you what it looks like inside because the shelves are bare. Brad, I want you to watch this step here as you walk up on this heavy, high curb. But the concern right now, look at this. They tried to board this up on last night, and tonight the boards are on the ground, and this is even a danger right now. That glass could fall on anyone, but you look inside, there is nothing left on those shelves, and this is what Dave showed you earlier. You guys know how large Macy is. This is the problem. They were walking out with everything. And look what Dave has here. You know, this is the perspective. What were they trying to take here, man?
All right, so this is the suitcase we just showed you. Somebody almost got out the door with this, okay? This is what's inside of it. Yep. Now, the police are telling me that they've cleaned out all of the jewelry counters. So, somebody tried to fill up this bag. Booze. Cigarettes.
And that's what I was talking about earlier. People walking down the street.
Candy.
What does candy do in fighting and helping in this cause? It's simply people that were out for destruction, had no care about the true demonstration that was going on. This does not add this doesn't help the situation, and this is hurtful.
The luggage is more expensive than everything inside there. So police are telling me right now that they have people going in and up and down every floor here of Macy's. It's like this in so many stores, folks. They're going to be here all night. They're going to be here through the morning because there is still merchandise in here. You have hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars of merchandise in here. Jewelry counters cleared out, fragrance counters cleared out, clothing. You know, we showed you a bag of luggage filled with candy and cigarettes. By far, that is nothing compared to what's been taken here. But look at these counters, empty. Dior, Chanel. And they believe there's people still in here. I can't imagine what the dollar loss is going to be for Macy's. Jermont, you got anything to add?
I think what you pointed out is that let's not remember, our newsroom is right across the street. And for the last maybe 6 months since the beginning of the year, Macy's, as Dave was talking about, they were having a major renovation going on. There's been men and women doing construction on this building, and take a look at it tonight. Just look at that one more time. The glass is one thing, but all of the shelves, you know, look at that fine framework of those pillars in there. They have tagged all of that in the inside of Macy's here. And again, this is not just about property. It's about what it means and how long it's going to take to rebuild, how long it's going to take to fix. We are already in the middle of a pandemic, and when you think about it, I mean, we don't have the money. Where's the money going to come from? And here's another example. People just trying to walk out with perfumes. When I was on Wabash, and again, I was with my co-worker, Charlie DeMar, and also Alfredo Roman, the photojournalist here at CBS 2. We pulled up, and we did not get out the car because we saw people walking with poles, and they were literally breaking the glass on the other side of Wabash. And as I mentioned before, they grabbed the mannequins, they grabbed everything. And that's the perspective that just really hurts, because you say, what are you trying to get? As we keep walking, we want to show you what police are doing here along State Street. Jim, it's been a day that many people never thought that they would see. People have been talking about 2020 being a difficult year. Well, this has proven to be a difficult day and downright sad day for the city of Chicago on this particular day of 2020. Chicago police are now staging right here at State and Randolph. We have more fire trucks, and look at that. With more fire trucks, we know that they're heading to more fires that are coming. And you saw where Jeremy was. You saw how quickly that fire just continue to consume and take over that building. Police and fire, they are working jointly tonight because they want to try to maintain the little bit of structure in these buildings that are left. It's not, I mean, Dave, it's hard to see when you look out there, man.
So here's a telltale sign of the premeditation for what a looter went through before they came down here. As you notice, Macy's has all of these wood barriers boarded up. They nailed them. Somebody came down here with a hammer. This is what's left from a hammer. A hammer used most likely to tear, it was right at the base of one of those wooden barriers. So they came down here with the tools to break in. It's just so overwhelming to see what's happened to this one building.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about coming down.
David, that's, you know, David Jermont.
Mindset ready to destroy.
David Jermont, that was one of the things that Mayor Lightfoot said in her news conference at 8:15 tonight. She said the looters, the vandals, came downtown with pipes and hammers. She specifically cited pipes and hammers to cause the kind of destruction that you have been describing all night.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're going to be here, and the officers tell me that they're going to be here through the morning. They were here till this team was here until 7 a.m. yesterday.
And we can only hope that we do not see a repeat of this. It makes you say, what more could they do if they chose to come out on Sunday? We just don't want to see this again.
Gentlemen,
what's
thank
troubling
you.
is that yesterday they got caught by surprise. Okay, go.
Okay, thank you both very much for all of that hard work and the vivid descriptions of what you see on State Street with all of the destruction and the vandalism and the looting.